When you perform an inspection, there are two actions you can take to resolve each failed finding. The first is you can mark a failed finding as resolved without creating a corrective action. Secondly, you can create and implement one or more corrective actions. To mark a failed finding as resolved without creating a corrective action, select Unresolved Findings from the left-hand menu. Next, you can use the filters at the top of the screen to find the particular unresolved failed finding you would like to resolve, then select Resolve. On this screen, you see the question, what would you like to do with this failed finding? Select the Mark as Resolved button. On the next screen, you'll be prompted to put in any resolution notes you would like to enter. Once complete, if you would like, you can change the resolved on date to a date that's different than today's date. Then, once done, select Mark as Resolved. By selecting Mark as Resolved, you have successfully resolved a failed finding without creating a corrective action. To resolve a failed finding by creating a corrective action, once again, in Unresolved Findings, you can use the filters at the top of the screen to find the particular unresolved failed finding you're looking for and select Resolve. On this screen, instead of selecting Mark as Resolved, select Add Corrective Action. On the next screen, you'll be prompted to put in a description of the corrective action. Once the description is complete, optionally you can also select a system user to assign this to, and if you would like, you can select a due date for the system user to implement it by. Once you have made your selection, at the bottom of the screen, select the Add Corrective Action button. Now, the person that you have assigned this corrective action to will get notified, letting them know that they have a corrective action for a failed finding. And also, when that person logs in on their personal to-do list, they will see corrective actions that are assigned to them. For example, Unresolved Findings, Corrective Action Implementations assigned to me. They'll see that on there. They can click the particular corrective action assigned to them. It will take them to the Mark Corrective Action Complete screen, and once they have put in any optional implementation details, they can select Mark as Implemented to successfully implement the corrective action.